Well, we can finally say it. The NBA regular season is about to get underway. And here at 2K Sports, couldn't be happier. And tonight, we've got New Jersey playing against Portland. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. Now here's Kidd, back to Jefferson. And finished off by Jefferson.
Yeah, Jefferson, just great lift on these dunks. Whenever he's near the basket, he is ready to turn one over.
Anderson passes to Pippen over Jefferson. Ball's knocked loose. Pass to Wells. And we're set to open the new season. A day of cautious optimism for a whole lot of teams.
Well, hope is eternal at this point in the season for every franchise, Kevin. But you're right. For most teams, the big hope in any new season is that they've somehow taken a step forward in the offseason and not gone backward.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Wallace. Back to Anderson. Over Martin. Kenyon Martin grabs the board. In transition, here come the Nets. Pass to Collins. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. New Jersey shooting their first foul shooting of the night.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
And, you know, there was plenty of blame to go around for that. I mean, it wasn't just one or two guys. I mean, for the most part, the entire team struggled.
Sabonis, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. 5 on the clock. Kidd, no good.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Wells kicks to Sabonis. Over Collins. New Jersey with the rebound.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
The focus from Kidd, terrific at just keeping his composure even when things get tight.
Coaches love to see guys get to the line, drawing fouls. It shows he's playing the game with some aggression and passion, too.
Wells dishes to Wallace. And it's in there.
That's simply an outstanding play, working the size mismatch right at the rim.
For New Jersey, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Outside Kidd. Collins setting the pick for Kidd. And a miss there on the triple. Portland trails by 4. It's Pippen with the drive. And the slam dunk by Pippen.
Boy, I love when Pippen attacks the rim. Nobody better at throwing it down with a fearless, take some of this attitude.
Shot by Collins, no good. Wells passes to Wallace. And he hits it to tie the game up.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Back to Jefferson. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Wallace. Here's Wells. On this that time. Would have put him up. Outside Jefferson. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. For 3, Kidd. A three-pointer is right on target. Kidd's got 7.
Well, the concentration from Kidd at the arc, a big part of how he stays consistent from there.
And the first time out of the game called here for the Trailblazers. And it's Anderson with the ball for the Trailblazers. It's a three-point game.
Kerry Kittles. First personal foul. First team foul.
Anderson passes to Waltz. Stolen by Collins. Here's Jefferson. Second chance shot, and he sinks the layup. Jefferson's got his second basket of the night.
Boy, Jefferson's so good in the open court. When he's got room to run, he pulverizes the opposition.
On the wing, Wallace. Pass to Sabonis. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Martin. Here's Kittle. Good ball movement here by New Jersey. Jefferson's shot is off. Anderson outside. And here's Sabonis.
Man, such a pleasure to watch Sabonis work. Great basketball IQ and an unreal passer for a big guy.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. He hits the second from the line. Nets leading by 4. Pass to Kidd. Martin with a screen on Anderson. Kidd, no good.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
To the left side wing. Anderson can't get it to go. The Nets have gone just a shade. From the field. 5 of 11. And again, it's the Nets missing. Portland trails by 4. Pass to Wallace. 13 feet away. Collins grabs the miss.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look. But when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Now, here is Martin. Still without a basket. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
And this is where Martin can really hurt you, which is why defenses resort to fouling.
Harris is checked in for the Nets. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Trailblazers have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Offensive rebound. Here's Randolph. Sinks it from just inside the baseline.
Boy, what a basketball IQ Randolph has. I mean, he's got a really good understanding of when to take these kinds of shots.
Harris finds Jefferson. Here's Kidd. Over Stoudemire. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Kidd's got 9 points.
You don't see that too often, the fadeaway shot when he's wide open.
Pass to Wells. The 3. Randolph against Martin. Wells passes to Stoudemire. Over Kidd. Stoudemire, no good. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Harris, right side. The shot from the low post is good. And it's a 7-point Nets lead.
And when you work that rock down low, take shots from there. You'll shoot it at a very high clip.
John Patterson kicks to Stoudemire. Buries it from 3-point range.
Man, I like watching Stoudemire stroke it from behind the arc. Has a nice touch on these deep shots.
Down low, here's Collins. He takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Collins has got his second basket of the night.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now here is Harris. Pass to Kidd. Now here's Jefferson. On the wing, Harris. 4 on the clock. From past the arc. Good on the triple. He's got 5.
Doing damage from long range, elevating his offense.
Stoudemire outside. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Outside Kidd. Lets the 3 fly. And again, New Jersey with the triple.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Pass break. Here we go. Jefferson dishes the Kidd. Missed inside. Portland trails by 10. Wells passes to Sabonis to the wing right side. Sabonis sets the pick for Wells. And that one, good.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance. From the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Kidd passes to Collins. Over Sabonis. Outside for Martin. Harris outside. Outside Kidd. Kidd is double. Back to Harris. Jefferson passing to Collins. Nets passing it around. And here's Harris from the arc. They get the rebound. And here's Kidd from the arc. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Kidd's got 15 points.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Randall will not go. This is off the front iron. Stoudemire against Kidd. With the floater. And basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
Pure bucket getter. Kidd has it all.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. Wells' shot is good.
Showing the strength inside to take the hit and finish.
Nets leading by 11. 19 seconds left here in the first quarter. Stoudemire against Kidd. Collins, a screen on Stoudemire. The Nets need to get a shot off here.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's New Jersey. 13 points up at the end of the period. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Jersey?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
Here is Rogers. The Blazers getting the bucket. Johnson surveying the floor. Pass to Mutombo. Not going to go that time. Davis with some nice D. Portland trails by 11. Wallace kicks to Davis. Back to Wallace. It's Wallace with the jam.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
It's to Mutombo. Here's Rogers. No good from outside. For Portland, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Wells in the corner. Wallace outside. Pass to Wells. Over Harris. Here's Wallace. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. They get Kenyon Martin.
Well, the free throw line's a great way to see how confident our players feel.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for New Jersey.
So far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
Now, here's Wells. Following the miss by Dikembe Mutombo. Mutombo against Wallace. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Wallace has got 8 here in the quarter.
Operating out of the two-man game, he sees an opening and then calls his own number.
Harris looking it over. Outside, Martin. Back to Harris. They could use a bucket. And Davis sends it back. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Stoudemire. Here's Wallace. And Portland again with the bucket.
Stoudemire, a talented passer, excellent at finding ways to get his guys going.
And first time out of the game called for New Jersey. Looking at the draft in the past few seasons, Greg, there's a lot of young talent coming into this league right now.
And a lot of question marks, too. But you're right, Kevin. Between the dynamic players coming out of college and the guys coming from overseas, I think we have an exciting new era in front of us.
The Nets making a switch here. Jefferson's checked in. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Pippen's checked in. Back to Mutombo. And Davis pulls it down.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Wallace. Great tee that time for Martin. And it's Harris with the ball for the Nets. Still looking for their first basket since the first quarter. Back to Mutombo. And it's Dikembe with the jam.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by the Trailblazers.
Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Jefferson. Here's Kittle. Hasn't made one yet. Harris finds Martin. The Nets working the ball around now. Jefferson passing to Mutombo. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Harris. The baseline jumper goes down. Now it's a 7-point New Jersey lead.
Forcing the defense to respond to that mid-range area.
Now here's Wells. He's covered closely.
And the ferocity on display defensively here from Mutombo. Just an incredible shot block.
Harris kicks to Mutombo. Kittles passes to Jefferson. Harris outside. Jacks up a 3. And there's Richard Jefferson on the assist from Harris. Harris has got his 3rd assist on the night. Pass to Wells. Outside Pippen. Wallace with a screen for Pippen.
Pippen's so creative at drawing fouls. Just baits the defenders in the foul line. So he can get to the line.
The Trailblazers have shot 75% of the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Jason Kidd's checked in for Harris. Portland also making some changes. Sabonis, he's checked in for Davis. And Daniel subbed in for Wells. Now here's Kidd. He's got 17. Got it, number 7. On the night, 7 for 11 from the floor.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Now here's Stoudemire. He has 5. Pass to Daniel. Pippen against Jefferson. Pippen can't hit. New Jersey leading by 10. Kittles passes to Kidd. Outside Martin. Here's Kittles. He's covered by Daniels. Back to Jefferson. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And the athleticism Jefferson possesses, really impressive. A rangy forward who plays with intensity on both ends.
Rogers checked in for New Jersey. He's off on the second. Portland trails by 11. On the wing, Wallace. He's covered by Kidd. Sabonis' screen on Kidd. Wallace, good. Wallace has got 16.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
And he's good on the second.
And Mutombo, a defensive force, a long, intelligent player who plays well on both ends of the floor.
Now here's Stoudemire. 5 points in the game. Pippen outside. Daniels inside the line. New Jersey with the rebound. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. This, of course, the first opportunity to play Portland.
And really, this is a team that expects to beat everyone when they step on the floor, but they were only able to split the series last year.
And you look at how they match up. Certainly you could see them losing, but you would still expect them to come away with 2 wins.
The Trailblazers have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6.
The great thing about Pippen is his versatility. I mean, he impacts the game in every way. Defense, offense, boarding, passing, he does it all.
Here's Kittles. He's covered by Daniels. Here's Mutombo. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Mutombo's got the lead up to 13 now for the Nets. It's Pippen on the wing. Sabonis inside. He's up against Mutombo. 3 on 3. Here's Jefferson. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Good job. Concentrating, even though he was well defended, Jefferson able to knock it down.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game. Portland trails by 15. Stoudemire the pass to Wallace, and the basket is good. Wallace has got 18 points.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Pass to Rogers. Here's Jefferson. Portland grabs the miss. Wallace has got 7 rebounds in the game. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. Some changes for New Jersey. Collins comes in from a tumble, and Martin subbed in for Rogers. The Trailblazers also changing it up. Davis comes in for Sabonis, and it's Anderson in for Stoudemire. Now here's Kidd. 19 points in the game. There's the 3. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Wallace with a screen on Jefferson. That is good. And the Nets' lead is cut to just 11 on the basket from Wallace.
Impressive work down on the block.
2 minutes remaining.
Kidd dishes to Martin. Outside Jefferson. Pass to Kittles. Back to Jefferson. And Jefferson throws it down hard.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Now here's Wallace. 20 points for him. And finished off by Davis.
Refusing to give up on the play. Grabs the loose ball and then sends it back.
Outside Kidd. Pass to Collins. 1:09 left to play in the first half. Back to Kidd. Stolen by Anderson. Gets Pippen on the wing. Back to Anderson. To the paint. Shot clock at 6. Kittles passes to Jefferson. Here's Kittles. Now Kidd. Martin with a screen on Anderson. 3-pointer. Kidd. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Davis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Pippen. And Pippen slams it in.
Don't you wish you could leap like Pippen? I mean, I do.
Kidd with it. 19 points in the game. From deep three-point land. No good. Shot missing. And so it's New Jersey in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're playing a cruising game inside, and it's working for them. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Portland trails by 9. Anderson outside. Pass to Wallace over Martin. That's good from Wallace on the assist by Anderson. 22 points for Wallace.
Drilling that catch and shoot. Caught it and shot it with confidence.
And here is Kidd. Just 5 on the clock. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Daniels kicks to Anderson. Offside Pippen. To the middle. It's tipped. Here's Wallace. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got his 6th rebound on the night. Jefferson passing to Kidd. Off target from outside. And it's Anderson with the ball for Portland. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Fires for 3.
New Jersey foul call. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. On the wing, Wallace, covered by Martin. Tries again. Wallace with another miss. Nets leading by 7. Here's Kittles. Pass to Kidd. Here's Kittles. Outside, Martin. Clock at 6. Now here's Kidd. Over Anderson. Kidd gets the bucket. Kidd's got 21. Portland trails by 9. Anderson dishes to Wallace. And there's the drive. And the slam dunk by Wallace.
Well, the numbers say it all. He's been feeling it tonight.
Kidd kicks to Jefferson. Wallace against Martin. Pass to Kittles. Back to Martin. And finished off by Martin.
And how about the explosive leaping ability by Martin? A big-time dunker who enjoys getting this close to the basket.
Now here's Anderson. Scoreless thus far. Davis setting the pick for Wallace. Good on the shot.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Oh, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
Here's Collins. He has 6. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That's his first foul. So for the Trailblazers, Zach Randolph's checked in for Wallace. And it's Patterson in for Scottie Pippen. Jefferson kicks to Kidd. Martin with a screen on Anderson. The offensive rebound. Portland trails by 7. And the shot goes down. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Kidd with it. Guarded now by Randolph. Outside Jefferson. Pass to Kittles. Back to Jefferson. Shoots over Patterson. And the Nets miss again. The Trailblazers have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. And here's Anderson from the arc. Nailed from three-point land.
3 points.
Boy, gets rid of it so quickly. Excellent passing ability.
Here's Kittles. Pass to Martin. Here's Kittles. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Kidd. And that one drops for him. 23 points for Jason Kidd. Portland trails by 4. Anderson outside. Pass to Randolph. In the corner, Daniels. Picked by Randolph. The 10-footer. Daniels, no good. And Randolph throws it down.
Randolph getting the board and the score. Outstanding extra work.
Kidd passes to Collins. And here is Jefferson. Patterson defending. Another shot. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And that athleticism of Jefferson can be difficult to guard against, which is why he gets fouled.
That free throw good from Jefferson. And both free throws good for Jefferson. Portland trails by 4. And here's Anderson. And he drives in. Pass to Randolph. Back to Anderson. And that one goes long.
Well, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
For 3, Kidd drains it from beyond the arc. Kidd's got 26.
Known as a pass-first player, that's who Jason Kidd is. He doesn't shy away from shooting off the catch when he has opportunity.
Out to the right wing. Wide open look. And he comes up with the deuce. And now it's a 9-point Nets lead. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Nets.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
The Nets making a switch here. Harris is checked in, and the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Sabonis, he's checked in for Davis. Randolph kicks to Sabonis. Over Collins. That is good. And the Nets lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Sabonis.
Boy, you got to respect the J of Sabonis. I love seeing him spot up from here.
Shot by Collins, no good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Here's Anderson, and Anderson slams it in.
Amazing. How many different guys can throw it down in this league?
New Jersey leading by 5. Jefferson kicks to Kidd. The rebound by Patterson. For Portland, they've gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Pass to Harris. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Well, you got to admire and appreciate the unselfishness. I mean, Kidd always looking up and looking out for his guys. I mean, excellent at finding the open man.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Sabonis. And the Nets with possession here. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. They'll find themselves in the middle of the string of 3 straight at home. Here's Kidd, and it's New Jersey scoring again.
Kidd will take whatever you give him out there now. Very opportunistic as a shooter.
Pass to Daniel. Randolph against Martin. Sabonis' screen on Martin. Randolph passes to Sabonis. Rebounded by the Nets. Collins has got his 8th rebound here tonight. In the corner, it's Martin. Hits the jumper in space. And now an 11-point New Jersey lead.
Great dime that time from Jefferson, a swing man who knows how to find his open teammates, too.
Patterson finds Sabonis. Over Collins. Sabonis, no good. The Nets on offense. They're on a 15-6 run.
Trailblazers foul.
Tempo is checked in for New Jersey. Rogers comes in for Richard Jefferson.
Substitution on the court.
Outside Kidd. Good ball movement here by New Jersey. Sabonis grabs the board.
2 minutes remaining.
Sabonis has got 8 rebounds in this game. Pippen laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Pippen's got 10 points.
And I like what the defense is thinking here, but Pippen gets physical inside and insists on getting to his shot.
Now here's Kidd. 30 points in the game. Pass to Mutombo. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there. And neither can he.
Sabonis' screen on Rogers. That is good. And the Nets lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Wallace.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Now here's Mutombo. He's got 5. 1:03 left to play in the third. Mutombo is screened on Anderson. Just 3 to shoot. Mutombo inside, defended by Sabonis. And there's the whistle, 3-second violation. Time call here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
Portland with the timeout.
He's checked in for Anderson. Portland trails by 7. Now here's Stoudemire. He has 5. Sabonis finds Wallace. Back to Sabonis. Down low. It's stolen by Martin. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Harris outside. Rodgers against Pippen. 6 on the shot clock. To the inside. Here's Harris. Nice D from Sabonis. Wallace outside. He gets it up. And it's good. Hold on. The officials 3-1. Look at that one on the replay monitor. And not so fast. The officials.
The previous play is under review.
Before we go to the fourth.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, you know, some might say, hey, can't we just skip the replay this time around? But you just never.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
To speed the process with the replay review center and Secaucus queuing up the footage for the officials.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. And it's Harris with the ball for the Nets. To Mutombo. Over Sabonis. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Portland trails by 7. Stoudemire the pass to Wallace. Rodgers pulls it in. Well, New Jersey shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Now Harris. Here is Rodgers. Here's Kittles. Knocks down the 3-ball. Kittles has got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for New Jersey.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on defense.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Free throw good, Wallace.
Wallace. 2 shots.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Harris outside. And he's going, and another steal for him.
I'll tell you what, the ball handlers are flat out scared around this guy.
One of the best in history. He's almost 4th in steals all time.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Mutombo against Sabonis. Stolen by Pippen. That's it, and the New Jersey lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Stoudemire.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Jefferson against Pippen. Just 5 to shoot. Jefferson dishes to Mutombo. And it's Dikembe with the jam.
And at 7'2", all Mutombo needs is a position near the hoop, and he throws it down.
Pass to Wells. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Third personal foul. Second team.
The free throw drops for Wells.
And when Wells stays in control of his emotions, now he plays with a lot of energy and a bit of an edge, he's really terrific.
Bennett's call time. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Byron Scott talk to his team. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. When the three goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. Looking for Wallace. He gets it there. Out to Stoudemire to tie it up. Drills it from outside. It's a tie ball game.
And you've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Extremely impressive was the rally they made. I mean, we'll see how much their comeback might have taken out of them, and we'll see if they can keep that foot on the pedal now.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Jefferson kicks to Mutombo. Good ball movement here by New Jersey. Pass to Harris. Again, the Nets for two.
The two-man game is dangerous. Really hard to account for all the options.
Inside, Wells takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Mutombo passes to Jefferson. Pass to Pippen. Drops in the tray. And the Trailblazers lead by 1. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle steps for the Trailblazers.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
And, you know, on top of that, second chance points have been a major component for them. And I love the relentlessness they've shown on the offensive glass.
Kittle's shot is good.
Power move there, muscling it in. Weight room.
For Portland, they've gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. Stoudemire dishes to Pippen. Sabonis sets the pick for Wells. Rebounded by the Nets. Rodgers has got 4 rebounds in this game. Harris outside. Pass to Kittles. And here is Harris. Puts the move on. Rebound by Wallace. Wallace has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And Stoudemire in the corner. Over Kittles. And Stoudemire gets it to go. Stoudemire's got 7 points for the quarter.
And Stoudemire has that silky smooth jumper. Gets it off so quickly.
Harris passes to Rodgers. Jefferson with it, now guarded by Wells, and the shot goes in from Kittles.
And just so sure of himself, like he just knew that was going in.
Pass to to Wells. Shoots the three. Bangs home the trifecta. Wells has got the lead. Back up to 1 now for the Trailblazers.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Jefferson kicks to Harris. Mutombo sets a screen. Down low. That one doesn't go. Nice D from Sabonis. And it's Pippen with the jam.
You know, once he finds his rhythm, gets into a groove, he just needs to stay aggressive, and that's exactly what he's doing, making himself dangerous on offense.
Mutombo passes to Harris. Here is Rogers. Here's Mutombo. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Sabonis has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Wallace kicks to Wells. And he can't bank that one in. Here's Kittles. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Oh, that's a great find by Mutombo. A guy who always seems to make the right play.
Some changes for New Jersey. Collins checked in for Mutombo. Martin comes in for Rogers. And it's Kidd in for Harris. Davis is checked in for the Trailblazers. And for Portland, they're shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. Pippen feeling it out a bit. Out to Wallace. From outside the arc. They get the rebound. Stoudemire outside. Wallace with a screen on Kidd. Stoudemire the pass to Wells. Hits the three-point bomb. Wells has got the lead up to 3 now for the Trailblazers.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Stoudemire against Kidd. And the layup's good off the glass. Kidd's got 32 points.
And this team turns to Kidd when they need a big bucket. And now you see why.
And it's Pippen in the corner. Wallace with a screen for Pippen. From the baseline. That's good from Wallace on the assist by Pippen. 34 points for Wallace.
Textbook move right there as the roller in that situation.
Pass to Kittles. Now Jefferson. Here's Kidd. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeding. Here's Pippen. No good that time. Jefferson with some nice deep. Outside for Martin. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Trailblazers leading by 3. 1:36 left in the fourth quarter. Wells wide open.
Fourth personal foul. Third team foul.
Timeout, Blazers. .31 left in the fourth quarter. Wallace gets to Pippen. 5 on the clock. Pippen a screen on Martin. And off the drive, and in it goes. 36 points for Wallace.
Talk about a clutch basket.
Here's Kittle. left to play in the final quarter. And it's going to be out of bounds. New Jersey will retain possession. To the middle. The Nets working the ball around now. Good! What a beautiful shot to bring to within 3.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
Stoudemire outside. Pass to Wells. Davis setting the pick for Wells. Over Kittles. Davis the pass to Wells. Stoudemire against Kidd. Wells with it. A second chance effort. It counts.
Late in the game, up big, they continue. To attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
We've got 22 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, easy call.
You can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Second team foul.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And the second of 2 is good. That shrinks the margin to just 4.
Tough miss at this juncture. They're down 2 baskets right now.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure, it's not over. Clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
And he does get the second one. And that puts them up by 5. Timeout called, the Nets. 19 seconds left in the fourth. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
Trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
They're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot right off of the inbounds pass and not waste too much time at all.
So it's New Jersey now. Releases from 15. Yes! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Boy, he just knew that shot was his and assertively took it.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And that's curtains for him. Some really good work at the charity stripe to close this one out.
Timeout called, the Nets. They're behind by 5. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Teams in the penalty. Shooting for
and the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker.
2 shots.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that increases their lead to 6. It's Jefferson outside. A shot, no good. So the Trailblazers win it. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. See you later.